Hello there, time for another Glossier Sunday, and it's a big swatching party with every Vinylic Lip shade plus a comparison to the brand's other lip formulas and colours. Vinylic Lip is one of my favourite Glossier products, and you can see what else makes my list over on my blog. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. I'm excited to be working with them again this month to show you around my new website. We'll get to that Glossier post later on. There are lip formulas to talk about first. And yes, Sky Wash and hand cream reviews are coming soon too. Although I've mentioned Vinylic Lip in a few earlier videos, I really think it's one of the most underrated products in Glossier's range, so I thought it deserved more of a deep dive. We'll run through the formula, swatch every juicy shade, and to hopefully make this as helpful as possible, I thought I'd bring in Glossier's other lip products so you can compare those shades and finishes too. Vinylic Lip launched in March 2019 as part of Glossier's sister brand Glossier Play, a more bold, fun line of extras to play up different parts of your makeup. You can see a complete overview of that range in an earlier video on my channel, but it's worth noting that quite a bit has changed since then. The sub-brand sidestep wasn't as successful as they hoped, as the founder Emily Weiss explained in an interview in February this year, so they've pressed pause on Play, so to speak. They discontinued the glitter gelée shadows in March this year, which were criticised for non-biodegradable glitter. The Glossier Play Instagram account hasn't been active since last year and is now private, and the remaining products, Night Shine highlighters, Colour Slide eyeliners, another one I really love from the line, and Vinylic Lip will be moved across to Glossier's main line. The lip lacquer and liner shade ranges are reportedly expanding, which is great news. I also want to briefly touch on the packaging, as I did in my initial Glossier Play video. The lolly wrapper looking foils that came inside their cardboard packaging were widely and rightly criticised as wasteful. Luckily, Glossier listened, acted quickly, and phased them out a few months later by June 2019. Fortunately, the whole experience seems to have made the brand rethink their sustainability steps. They've discontinued their sticker sheets. You can opt out of their famous pink pouches with your order, bring them back to recycle in store, and their stores seem to be moving towards more tote bags instead of plastic. Very good to see. With that background information behind us, I'm so glad Vinylic Lip is here to stay. In several earlier videos, I mispronounced it as Vinylic Lip because I always read it like a lick of vinyl, but it's Vinylic. What Emily Weiss says goes. There are 6 shades: Blow Up, Pony, Casino, Disco, Baby, and Bank. Thinking back, this product is probably the reason my love of gloss and lip shines was brought back to life last year. I was a gloss girl in my late teens, then became more of a creamy matte lip person. You'll see Glossier's matte lipstick Generation G later on, but this is its flashier, shinier cousin. Vinylic Lip is described as a high shine lip lacquer, but the feel is cushiony and balmy, not sticky or tacky at all like other lip shines can be. The formula is super smooth, not gloopy, and it was just love at first swipe for me. Let me know if you've come across anything else like this because I'm hooked. In terms of scent and taste, they have a sweet and quite realistic apricot flavour. Might not appeal to everyone, but I find it really yummy. The design is a click-up pen with a comfy cushion tip applicator, so you just press to release more product. They do require a lot of clicking when they're brand new, but once you're in business, the applicator distributes product perfectly. It's always even and glides on so nicely. The combination of colour, shine, comfort, flavour, and a satisfying applicator means they're just a great feel-good, pick-me-up sort of lip product, even if you don't have much other makeup on. So, time for the swatches. These are truly my favourite product to swatch in my entire collection, so I hope you enjoy this as much as I did. If you'd like to see them in action on the lips, I've linked a fantastic video below by fellow minimal makeup lover Hayley Kim. Blow Up is called a candy pink. Not a shade you usually spot on my channel, but in this formula, it works for me. I like wearing it sheared out. There's almost a slightly purple tone to this on some people, which gives it some depth. You can see why I love playing with these, can't you? So satisfying to swatch. Pony is described as a dark taupe. This is one of my top 2 shades and certainly gets a lot of love in the reviews on their website too. It's not really taupe though, quite a rosy, rich nude on me, and I've seen it take on a bit of a mauve tone on other people too. Definitely the most subdued, sophisticated, natural shade of the bunch. Casino is called a brilliant orange, and it is orange. Easily the brightest and boldest here. There's something so intense about this colour, it almost looks like acrylic paint. Such a fun shade to slide on in summer, and don't be put off by how punchy it is. I'll go through some more sheer swatches after this. Disco is described as terracotta, which is a shade I usually love on the lips and cheeks and eyes. This was one of the first shades I bought, hoping for a deep, reddy brown, but it's a lot more orange on me than I expected. In fact, it doesn't look that different to Casino above. I love oranges and orangey reds, but there's something about this tone that's not as flattering on me. If only it was a bit darker. Baby is the shade that has appeared most in my videos. It was a 2019 favourite for me, a siren red that's classic and cool. Definitely my top pick in the shade range. I packed this for a 2-month trip last year and it was perfect to dress up any outfit for work or play. Perfect for the concept of enjoying minimal makeup but having fun with a pop of colour. Finally, Bank is called a rich plum. This is a beautiful berry. Matched my nails to it. It's dark and intense and perfect for a statement lip. I'll leave a look my friend Harry Makes It Up created linked down below. It's exactly how I'd wear this colour too, leaving the rest of the face fresh. While filming this, I noticed that unlike the others, there seems to be some super fine gold shimmer in this shade. Too small to pick up on camera unfortunately, but let me know if you've spotted it in yours up close. There you go, all 6 shades. Blow Up, Pony, Casino, Disco, Baby, and Bank. A great lacquered look without the sticky feel. Because they're so balmy, they're definitely something you can tone down and sheer out to like this. To get more of this effect, you can stop at one swipe and just rub your lips together or use your finger to smudge it out for less intense colour. It really didn't take long for Vinylic Lip to creep into my Glossier favourites list. I ran through my top products from the brand in a video late last year and these got an honourable mention, but I've now listed my top Glossier makeup and skincare picks in a new blog post over on MatildaOnVideo.com. I set up my new website using Squarespace last month. Their simple, user-friendly templates had piqued my interest through other creators before, but I was able to completely customize my own site to match the simple, clean style of my videos. You can flick through my favorites in that new post or hear more detail in the video inserted there. I've also included my most frequently asked question too. If I had $1 for every time I was asked how I get Glossier in Australia, I could probably privately fund their expansion. You might have seen me replying to a comment or 10 before, but you can now find my answer in one place. Let me know what sort of other Glossier content might be helpful for you to refer back to on my site. If you're interested in setting up a blog or website too, Squarespace offer a free trial. Then when you're ready to launch, you can head to squarespace.com/Matilda for 10% off your first website or domain name purchase. But wait, we've got more swatching to do. I've reviewed Glossier's other lip products separately, but thought I'd bring them all together in one place so it's easier to see the differences between the formulas, plus a few shade comparisons. Starting with Generation G, the brand's original lipstick. These sheer matte bullets have been reformulated and repackaged several times. This is the latest version, but I'm still using up some old bullets, so I haven't reached for these as often yet. But luckily this current formula does feel more comfortable on the lips. A sheer, just bitten sort of wash of colour that you can build up a bit or leave as a slight tint. There are fairly close Gen G matches for 4 of the Vinylic Lip colours. Blow Up is almost like a cross between Like, the soft, cool Generation G pink for a My Lips But Better look, and Crush, a brighter raspberry stain. The tone of Blow Up is probably more like close up, but Crush looks a bit more similar in terms of brightness. The closest thing to Pony is Leo, their cocoa brown. Definitely a much more muddy, sort of warm brown though. Pony has a more rosy look to it side by side. Baby and Zip are a pretty perfect pair for red lip lovers. The poppy red Zip, named after the actual little zip on Glossier's pink pouches, is a touch warmer, but they're both a powerful statement red. Finally, Bank is definitely in the same family as Jam, another deep berry with a bullet that looks very similar, but the actual colour has much more purple to it. Despite it being a lot darker, obviously, Bank almost looks a bit more muted too. And there's certainly a difference in the finish of these, as Generation G is a fairly flat matte on the lips, so Vinylic Lip adds more dimension. Moving on to Balm Dotcom, the brand's hit lip balm that I filmed an update on earlier this year. You can head to that video if you'd like to learn more about the formula and flavours, but in terms of tints, we're really only talking about 2 of them. Cherry and Berry are the most colourful options. If you're looking for a really toned down version of Baby, Cherry isn't a bad pick. It's obviously more of a hot pink in comparison to pigmented Baby right up the top, but on the lips it adds a nice flush of colour. But if Bank was your favourite, Berry is a good sheer counterpart. It's even more pigmented than Cherry and has a true purple look, much more like Jam above. These aren't really glossy balms, so they don't create as much shine on the lips, but they do have a fairly similar balmy feel. Finishing with Glossier's Lip Gloss, a super high shine formula, but there's only one tinted shade worth swatching alongside Vinylic Lip, and it's a really watered down version. Compared to Baby, there's no comparison really. This red is not pigmented like other gloss formulas I like from Nude Sticks or Hourglass or M Cosmetics. I wish it was as bold as it is in the tube, but it's nice if you want a lot of shine with a barely there, almost raspberry pink tint. In terms of texture, the gloss does feel a little bit similar on the lips to Vinylic Lip. Even though though this isn't too sticky, it does have a thicker, more traditional gloss consistency, so Vinylic Lip has it covered for comfort. Hope you enjoyed this big series of swatches. I'd love to hear if you're a Vinylic Lip lover too and which shades you've tried. Any other Glossier shades you now have your eye on after that comparison? If you've tried the whole range too, which lip formula from the brand takes top spot for you? Given Emily revealed the Vinylic Lip range is expanding, which colours are you hoping to see next? I'd love a sort of My Lips But Better rosy pink like Generation G in Like, maybe even a peachy nude like the shade Cake, and a deeper vampy red. See you for another Glossier Sunday soon. Thanks for watching, see you next time.